I look forward to even greater things, not just from Philippa, not just from the FNM, but from everyone who is listening to these various broadcasts, who is even presenting a political platform for persons to support. We need to come out of this, how do I say? I don't want to say niggly thinking when it comes to, and I don't like niggly, but that's the word I can use right now, of how, and be mature about how we communicate, how we relate, and how we connect politically. All right? Awesome event. FNMs, you did a great job. I was very impressed. Keep up the good work. I told Michael, springboard this, use it as a springboard. It did show that people are supporting the FNM because, a lot of us thought the FNM was dead. They sure showed us last night with a room full of people on the inside, people on the outside, standing room only. It went over very well. There was no trick photography, and I personally went all over that room with my camera so people could see that the room was full. It wasn't fake. Nobody made it up. There was no trick photography there. I don't even know how to do trick photography. It was very real. It happened, and and people were there. It was present, and listen, when I tell you it was an awesome event, it was an awesome event. Congratulations once again to all the honorees. Excellent job, Sophia and Philippa and Denise and all the others who were involved in the organizing of the event. Keep up the good work. All right? Now, we move on from one Mingo to a next Mingo. In Topham Bay, there's an old lady, a very good friend of mine and a very good friend of my family by the name of Grace Mingo. I was supposed to visit Grace yesterday, and I did not get to do the trip yesterday. Or today, and I didn't get to do that today, actually, and I did not get to do that, and I need to visit her. But Grace has been without a telephone for well over 4 or 5 months. You have persons in Topham Bay who have been without telephone for much longer. BDC has failed the people of South Eleuthera in so many ways, especially the elderly persons. And I know the feeling because I remember when my mother was in this position, living in South Andres, and I couldn't reach her, and I went into a panic. And I made a commitment that I'm going to write to IRCA on behalf of Grace, because it's annoying to me that Grace is being mishandled the way that she is. She's an elderly person living by herself with no telephone. So if she has an emergency, she has no way of calling. She had a cell phone. She wasn't used to the cell phone. The battery died. She didn't realize that it died. She thought the phone wasn't working anymore. She threw it away. But she's used to her land phone. And BTC refuses to give her service. I have been to BTC on several occasions asking them about service for her. I've reached out to the technician. I've done everything I could. The only thing I need to do now is reach out to IRCA to find out why are they allowing this elderly person in the community of Topham Bay to be up by herself.